everyone, this is Amy with KETOLISCIOUS Life. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to make a Valentine's cookie, a Valentine's Day cookie, a sweetheart. So back in December, I made a peppermint snowball cookie, and it's a spin-off of just the traditional snowball cookies with peppermint added in it, just to flavor it with peppermint. So for Valentine's Day, I decided to do the same sort of twist, but we're gonna do it sweetheart style. We're gonna do it strawberry with a strawberry glaze. Strawberry vanilla, maybe strawberry almond glaze. Let's see how it plays out. Let's get started, but before we start the video, please do me a big favor to help my channel grow. Give me a thumbs up, a like. Also, make sure you hit the little bell so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. As well, if you know anyone that is just starting keto or is needing a fix or is looking for something for Valentine's Day, please share this video with them. And with all that said, let's get started. Also, be sure you guys watch to the end of this video for a really funny blooper of my African gray parrot, Miss America, who decided that she would be better at making videos than me. So be sure to watch till the end for the funny blooper. All right, we're gonna start with 1 stick of butter in my bowl. We're gonna also add a ½ cup of powdered monk fruit sweetener. I just grind mine up myself and I store it in my OXO pop storage containers. I love those things. So we're gonna go ahead and put this on our mixer and cream these two together, and I'll be right back. Okay, to that we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of strawberry extract and a little splash of vanilla. And just to make it a little festive and appropriate for Valentine's, we're going to add just a couple drops of food coloring. All right, I'm super excited to be using almond flour from nutstop.com. I just did a review on their products. They have awesome products. I'm also going to be using chopped pecans in this recipe from nutstop.com. So definitely check them out. The link will be down below. And let's open this up and add in our almond flour. I'm going to go ahead and add in 1½ cups of almond flour, and I'll have this stir and mix while I do that. All right, now you will probably want to scrape down the sides of your bowl and then mix it again to make sure you get everything combined. If you don't have a KitchenAid, you can use just a regular hand mixer too. Works just fine. I love my KitchenAid. I've had this since I got married, so it's 20 plus years old. It has a really nice strawberry smell. I'm gonna taste it, and then I might add in a tiny bit. Oh my gosh. That tastes like strawberries and cream. Oh, so delicious. Okay, I'm getting excited now. All right, so we got our cookie mixture is ready. What we're gonna do now is go ahead and put these on our pan. I've preheated my oven to 400. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these on a baking sheet and we'll get our cookies baked. Oh, I forgot to add or 2 of Himalayan salt. All right, so now I have my baking sheet here with a liner. If you don't have a liner, you could just use a baking sheet plain and maybe spray it, but these cookies don't tend to stick because they're made with mostly butter. So usually you don't have a problem with that. So good. Now, if you guys want, taste your cookie batter. If you want it to be a stronger strawberry taste, add a little bit more strawberry extract at that time. But remember, our vanilla strawberry glaze is going to also have strawberry in it too. So, okay, so I'm just going to put a ball size shape on my cookie sheet. I'm just going to press it down. I want these to be cute little round cookies. I'm going to put a few chopped pecans on top of my cookies. It would also be really pretty sprinkled on top of our glaze, so we might do that as well. All right, I got all my pecans added to the top, and we're going to go ahead and get these in the oven. Okay, for our glaze, we're going to add a 1/3 of a cup of powdered monk fruit, a little splash, probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon of pure almond extract, and the same with the strawberry, probably about 1/2 of a teaspoon. You can always add more if you want it to be stronger later. And then I'm going to use a teaspoon, and I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of cream to start out, and mix this together. And then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of water. And we're just going to continue to mix this until we get a nice glaze consistency. You can add more cream or more water, whatever you prefer. The cream just gives it a nice creamy flavor too. I'm going to add a couple more teaspoons of cream until I get it to more of a drizzling consistency. I'm just adding equal amounts of cream and equal amounts of water. That's 2 teaspoons of water. Just a tiny bit more strawberry. We'll go about 1/4 of a teaspoon of the strawberry. So I did probably about 1/2 teaspoon total. I want it to be a little thinner. You can see how it's dripping from the fork. I want it to be a little more runny. So I'm just going to add a little bit more water until I've gotten it the consistency I want. All right, there we go. That definitely did the trick. And now for my food coloring, I want this to be, I don't want to pour in too much, so I'm going to use a toothpick and stick that in my mixture here so that I can get it to not be too dark. What a pretty pink color. I'm going to call that a good drizzling glazy consistency. So let's get our cookies over here and glaze them up. Put a piece of parchment paper here. And then I'm going to use my rack like so. Just a couple tips. Here's our cookies. You want to cook them or bake them until they're just barely starting to brown around the edges. If you refrigerate your dough before you put them in the oven, you want your dough to be definitely chilled on the colder side, and they won't spread out really far. So that's definitely a trick you can try. But I will show you, I made a batch with room temperature butter, and this is more what they look like. They spread out a lot more, and they had a lot more of a browner edge. I didn't want them to have a browner edge, so I made another batch, and I just made sure that my butter was nice and cold. So there you have it. There's a little trick for you. All of our cookies nicely frosted and glazed and ready to enjoy. But we'll show you the inside. Beautiful pink color, very moist. Let's break this one in half too. They don't want to break in half because it's thicker in the middle, but as you can see, they are so moist. And they're crispy on the edges. So here's our cookies. That the edges are a little bit brown, and these are just as delicious. So don't worry if yours do this, they still taste amazing. And last month,
She did it again. That was really funny.
Last month for
You should play that in the video.
Apparently the birds want to sing to you. So that was our African gray parrot, Miss America, and she loves to sing in falsetto. It's a little bit okay. I love the birds. So anyway, as I was trying to say, apparently every time I talk, she sings. I don't think I can do this video. Oh my goodness.